Hi, I'm Jake Birkett from Gralien Games, and today I'm playing Galaga on Commodore 64. Now this is a really old arcade game, and this is a Commodore 64 port from 1982, so it's pretty old. I just had a go on it a minute ago, but I messed up my video, so this is going to be an even shorter go. But what's pretty fascinating about this game is, look, it's got a text interface to ask you how many players you want and if you want joystick and so on. And the actual game doesn't have any sprites, and it's actually using these really blocky characters to make up the aliens. And these are the sort of characters you can get in BASIC by pressing, certain keys on the keyboard. In fact, all the Commodore 64 keys have these funny little images on each of them, and they are what you can sort of type out as graphics and use them in your BASIC games. Maybe this is made in BASIC, not sure, don't know, it could be assembly. But it's odd that it's not got any sprites or any colours. I mean, look at it, it's literally just black and blue. And the border and the background colour are the same as BASIC, so it's like they haven't even changed that. Very strange. But to its credit, and I played this for quite a while, a short while ago, it's quite fast paced. Like, I guess a ship doesn't move that fast, but you can fire multiple bullets on the screen, and a lot of shoot 'em ups I've played recently don't let you do that. It's kind of frustrating. And it's reasonably fast paced, and it feels fair, and it is actually kind of challenging getting these diagonally moving aliens. Yeah. Challenge 3, challenge stage. Yes, so you've got to be in the right place to take these waves out, and I never am. Like, I've missed that lot now. And I think it's out of 40. Okay, I've got most of those. This one, let's get them. Can I get the whole lot? Yes, 1,000 it said. Must have detected that I got the whole wave. Well, okay. How many did I get? 30. I think that's out of 40. That was like the game's attempt at music. Was this really weird long tone, like a sine wave or something, before the next level? Not sure why. Ah, dead. You actually have a lot of lives, like 5, so I don't need to worry about constantly saving and restarting in the emulator. Mind you, if I die this frequently, I will. And I think it probably changes each level, like different enemies, maybe with different behavioural patterns, and I think the big ones take more than one hit. I think, I'm not 100% sure. Let's get back to the middle. You mustn't get trapped at the edge on a game like this. Oh, let's reload. If you get trapped at the edge, you had it. Okay, so I reloaded with the emulator, and now the firing sound has gone, but the explosion sounds haven't. How odd. Let's just take that death and see if the sound comes back. Yeah, it did. How odd. Anyway, yeah, when you complete some more levels, you get another challenge stage, but it's different. It's a different layout, so they're not all the same, which is interesting. Done. Stage, maybe it was after stage 6, the other challenge level, can't remember. But basically, this is actually fun, and I've played a lot of shoot 'em ups recently that aren't that fun. They're too challenging or too slow or whatever. I mean, this is lacking power-ups, it's lacking colours, it's lacking music, but somehow there's something about it which is quite good. It does feel arcade-like, early arcade-like, I admit, but Ooh, let's try that again. I keep reloading using the emulator. Yeah, and I also know that this isn't a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, which is what I've mostly been playing recently. I made 32 of those videos without sort of realising. This is a static shoot 'em up, like Space Invaders. God, I must be able to do this, come on. And I like Space Invaders, actually, but it's got one bullet on the screen at once. There's not much variety. And I do like variety, and that's why I like scrolling shoot 'em up. You see different scenery, different enemies, you get the power-ups. Let's just get to the challenge stage, because I am having fun, even though the sound has stopped. Oh yeah, and I like the explosions. You've got, just reload that. The player explosion sort of, yeah, like that one. It goes, it sort of flickers between a few different states. It reminds me of an anime style explosion that they put in certain cartoons. And when you shoot the actual enemies, they've got a nice little explosion that sort of expands. It's like a cross that expands. All of these characters, in fact, remind me of Conway's Game of Life, which, if you're a programmer, you might have heard of that. It's a sort of algorithmic simulation where you create these small shapes that look like this, and then you run the algorithm and they either grow or move or die or something, and then you can make really complex patterns, and it is a sort of weird life simulation. You end up with something like fungi that grows across the screen. Okay, challenge stage, let's go. I'm saving. Right, yeah, this is tricky. They're right in the middle, and you can only seem to be able to kill like a few of them. Not sure what the technique is for those. There's some diagonals, and I think you only get one chance. Oh yeah, when they come down. So I might wait over here, because this is a repeat. I missed a bullet then. Wasted a bullet. 1,000. Now there's one more bunch, and then I'll get them at the top of the screen. It's okay, but no cigar. Number of hits, 31. One better than last time. So yeah, anyway, this is Galaga, 1982. So an old game, weirdly not using the Commodore's capabilities, but good, you know, enjoyable. And I found out there's actually a remake of this made in about 2021, like 40 years later, by some guy called Nick, somebody or other. Found out about that on Lemon64. So in a minute, I'm going to download it and play the remake of this. And he's also gone and done a remake of Galaxian, so I'll play that as well. Anyway, this is Galaga, so check out the Galaxian video coming soon.